So I got a question about the collector,
Mm-hmm.
and so I just kind of wanted to ask in more detail how it works,
Mm-hmm.
and what, for example, would be the difference for it to just, instead of having a collector, just to return a tuple for that function.
If
And
you, output collector is the only way Storm knows which tuple to put it into the, pass it on to the next stage.
so how does it pass it on exactly?
So like the way the when you do the emit,
Mm-hmm.
so once you have the emit, then internally it captures into the queues. I mean, whenever remember I was talking about the destructor queues and all the various other things.
Mm-hmm.
When you do an emit, it goes into one of those appropriate out queues or whatever it is, and again then the tuples on those queues are globally collected by the sender thread and assembled into a global send thread, and which in turn goes to the appropriate destination.
And this is all within a Java virtual machine.
Which is all running in the Storm worker JVM process.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is the connect between the collector and how it goes underneath, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and collectors also, in addition to that, I believe that you can do even some kind of stats collections too. So output collector is not only collecting the output tuples, but also can collect some stats also.
And so, can you emit anything? Like, what's kind of the restrictions on what can you emit?
Collector, I think like there are a bunch of methods, right? I mean, I've known all the emit methods. Emit a particular tuple, emit then a set of columns or whatever it is. So there are various overloaded emits that you can do to emit different ways and different forms.
Well, I mean, within the tuple, you emit
Mm-hmm.
values, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the value takes a bunch of arguments. So
Yes.
can those arguments be any objects?
Yeah, it can be any objects.
Okay.
Yes, it can be any objects. And in the schema where the declare outputs field or whatever, right? There is another method that you overload, right? You can say the column 1 is named word, and column 2 is sentiment score, like something like that, right?
Yes,
so that
yes, yes.
so then whenever you do emit, you deal with only the columns, the number of columns. You don't deal with key value kind of thing where word is this one and this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So but the thing is like it's kind of in being to put any kind of object is powerful enough too, because ultimately we do serialization, right? So either Java serialization or a Cryo serialization or whatever. So the objects are all serialized, then again deserialized on the downstream.
Mm-hmm.
What's the best programming method for when you emit to make sure that the order, because you access by offset, right, 0, 1, and 2 of the tuple, but you don't know.
The offset is nothing but a column number.
I see.
I mean, it's a column. Like we don't say that go insert an object. So, for example, let us say you are emitting a tuple which has 4 columns,
Right.
like word 1, word 2, word 3, word 4, and offsets of 0 means word 1. Offsets of 1 means word 2.
But in the emitter, you emit by position, so it's position dependent. It's just a programming question. If I switch the order in the emitter, then I have to tell everybody downstream that's looking that they have to.
They have to, yeah. You have to stick to the schema, whatever you are providing.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Because that is the only contract that you have, right? Because if you don't stick to the schema, whatever you input, I have to interpret into whatever it's supposed to be interpreted.
Right.
If I don't interpret correct way, then you will be reading the wrong way.
Yeah.
So
But just over time, I noticed when I added something, it always had to add at the end, or I'd break everything.
yes,
Which was a
yeah,
little
which
troublesome.
is kind of